G'day with the traders, I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the WANDOGS.
And Calvin.
Coach CALVINATOR.
All right, boys, another massive round coming up this weekend where we've got games from Thursday through to Sunday. Now, a little message I want to send is just to be smart when we do our trades.
Okay.
We don't need to go unnecessarily early and then live with a bit of regret when teams come out later in the round. So if you need someone like Waterman, for example, who was pretty good last week for the Bombers with 68, you would need to do that on the Thursday night. But if you can wait, for example, till the Friday night, you'll know all but 3 of the games. Okay, so it is well worth holding if you can.
You can be smart with maybe even just pulling one of the trades if you need to. And so if that was a downgrade, you could sit there with some cash in your bank ready to make that second one if you need to.
Yeah.
But as I learnt last week, I'm better off not actually knowing the information sometimes, just going with what my gut was to start with, and then... Anyway.
Play dumb dog, that's what I like to do. We are looking at the most traded out players. Now, traded out players at the moment are headlined by injuries and frustrations. Check them out. Hayden Young and Jared Witts there as the injured players, but it's the other guys there that are causing the frustration. Paddy Dow, even some people are pulling the pin there on Jordan DeGoey.
And Jordan Clark.
I might be doing something like that myself.
Luxuries like that.
The thing is, though, I mean, it's luxury, but these guys are dropping in price.
Yeah. They are.
It's way too early to be dropping in price. So their coaches have had enough.
Most traded in there, Devon Robinson's right at the top after his massive 93 last week. A few other names float around there, including Burgess, who will be most likely the #1 ruck there for the Suns. Cheap.
Very cheap.
2020.
Believe it when I say it, dog.
He's an option.
Okay.
Now, and
good job security.
Good for bench, I think. Not necessarily on ground. But Roy, up there as the second most traded in player.
Yeah.
Already gone up 190 odd K so far is Taylor Walker.
Look, I made an April Fool's joke about this last week.
Did.
And it was the joke is 100% on me because he's the real deal. He looks way fitter than he has for a long time, and he's making the most of this fast ball transition, which is leaving him in one-on-one contests. Actually, I even saw him last week. He had 2 on him. And how long since Texas outmarked 2 people?
I know, long time.
Okay, so he looks great. His break-even is obviously ridiculously low. He's going up 100 to 150K over the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's if he just keeps playing, I'm talking,
normal
steady, normal text. You ready for his run of games?
Right.
This week, he plays North.
Yep.
Bruce kicked 10 versus North.
150 odd he had.
Then he goes into Freo. Harry Mackay had 12 scoring shots versus Freo. Then he plays the Hawks. Tomahawk had 6 scoring shots. And then he's bringing it home with the Giants who lost Davis.
Oh, yeah.
This is his next month.
Wow. Could you do it, though?
I'm doing it.
Really?
I think I have to do it.
Are you really?
He's ticking way too many boxes.
So it's not too late.
It is arrogant of me to pass up on this opportunity. He's the #1 scoring player in the competition. If he plays bad, he's still going up so much money.
So that's your trades there, Roy. You are doing it. Look at him.
I'm doing it. So I'm bringing in Tex and Cumming. Cumming's someone who I've regretted missing since round 1, so I'm bringing him in. And it is for the injured Young and DeGoey. I'm just not happy with DeGoey at all. I shouldn't have done it in the first place.
There's my trades, and I am moving on Young and Clark as a little bit of a luxury. Haven't seen enough from him. And just patching it with Cumming and Zach Williams coming in. Now, he's actually cheaper than what he started. So, fingers crossed he can get back to his best.
I think he is not playing half as well as he's going to.
Right. Good pick then.
A good pick.
Come on.
Forced trades every week, and I've got mine this week in Paddy Dow. He must be moved on, and he is gone. I'm getting Dunkley for him, so that's a nice thing.
That is nice.
I am getting Burgess.
Don't you have any injuries? Again.
Paddy Dow might as well be injured. No, about injuries every week.
Unbelievable.
No. Right, Cal, give us the captain.
Now, I'm going to try to explain the loophole.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm going to have a go at it. Now, the way this works is it gives you a double chance at a captain, but you've got to be very, very careful. The way you could do it, McRae plays the first game on Saturday. You can make him your vice-captain, right? He scores well. You like it. You can put a non-playing player, this is where it gets dodgy, onto the field, make them your captain, so McRae scored doubles.
Right.
If you don't like his score, you've got Max Gorn maybe coming on the Sunday, and he can just be your backup captain. The trick is you need a non-playing player. All right, so be very careful, especially with the vest.
Yeah.
These
And
issues.
you may lose your. You may also lose your emergency that you
Access
might
to an
need.
emergency score.
Just look, if you are doing it,
risky.
just be very careful. It comes with a huge risk.
Well, give us straight up, Captain.
Straight
Who
up,
are they?
captains.
Give us
There's
a
my
review.
top 5. We're looking at Jack McRae against Brisbane. He had 160 against them last year, averaging 139 in his last 5 against them. Grundy against GWS. Max scored 135 against Flynn last time. You'd assume that he's going to be good. And then we've got Tom Mitchell bringing it home on Sunday against Freo, averaging 133 in his last 3 against them.
They sound good to me.
There it is. Good luck in round 4. Happy trading.